Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. I cannot believe this is my last Amazon video of 2023. I know how much you guys love these. I have a really good one today, so if you're trying to get some last minute gifts, maybe you haven't even started, I've got some really good ones for you. They're very realistic, they're very budget friendly, the majority of them. They're either products I've already bought and I have to wrap and put underneath my tree, or they're items I already own, or there's some that like my nieces sent me links that they were wanting. So all of this stuff is getting used for Christmas and I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you are new here and you enjoy videos like this, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And now let's jump straight into today's video. Okay, the first gift we're gonna talk about is something we kind of talked about last year, maybe even the year before. I'm gonna try to get a good angle, but it's just these LED light strips. You can hang them up all over the place. Kids are still into these. If they've had them a few years, they may need new ones. Savannah's buddy, like dance buddy, requested these. So we got them ordered. You can put them around TVs. I know a lot of kids like do them like around the ceiling and like down the corners of their wall. So if you have like preteens, teenagers, even younger ones, it's just even a really cool night light. So I wanted to mention, if you have a kid in your life and they don't own these already, definitely look into those. I will say right now, I'm gonna have all the links down below in my description box. So if you see anything on here, plus I'm gonna have tons more. I've already been posting videos like this. I already have gift ideas, so definitely check the links down. Okay, I do wanna start off by saying to my nieces, Tess and Lexi, if you're watching this for some reason, it's a good time to click off, thank you. This next gift, she actually sent it to me, so like even if she hangs around, she knew she wanted this. My nieces love Lululemon, so if she picks something that's not Lululemon, I'm sure it's very like inspired by it and she wants it. So I picked this up on Amazon. Like I said, it was her link. It looks really good. Like it looks Lululemon, like the quality's there. It looks super nice. It's got like the built-in bra in it. It's got the razor back. They had all different colors, but it feels very high end. So if you're looking for something like that for yourself or for like a niece or daughter in your life, this is definitely one to check out. The next item I wanted to talk about is more of like a stocking stuffer. I'll actually do a few of those. So like maybe you don't need a $30 gift, maybe you don't need a $20 gift, or you know, something like that. Maybe you're just wanting something fun and different. I know with my daughter, she loves to like draw on her hands and stuff. I know some moms are like completely against drawing on themselves, so this gift will not be for you. I don't mind it. I don't know. I just remember as a kid always writing notes on my hand, but kids like to just draw like smiley faces and hearts. So I picked up these Body Mark temporary tattoo markers and I thought that would be so fun, especially during like Christmas break when they're not at school, or maybe over the summer. Now Savannah's homeschooled, so we can get away with it. So I thought this was a really cool, just different find. I feel like most of our kids know what they're getting because they send us links now. So it's nice just to throw in a few fun things that they don't know about, and this is gonna be one for us. While we're on that subject, and if you're worried about Savannah watching, she doesn't watch any of my videos. So she hasn't watched one since like the very first one. But another really good stocking stuffer, Savannah loves these Sharpie pens and she uses them for school and she loves writing with these. So I went ahead and picked these up for my nieces. Like I said, sometimes you just need that stocking stuffer. You're not looking for something crazy, but it's something they can use. They can put these in their backpack. It's something they can take to school and it's new and it's fresh. So sometimes it's nice to have like new clothes, new pins and stuff like that. And so I picked these up for my nieces as well. By this point, I feel like everyone in our lives has like Airpods or Earbuds, whatever brand you have, but I feel like most people have them by now, especially if you have teens, preteens, adults have them. Savannah loves keeping hers super duper clean. I just got my first pair for my birthday this year, like a month ago, and I haven't used them a ton because I've been working a lot. This is like my busy season, but she loves to keep hers clean. So I wanted to show this to you guys just in case you wanted to get it. But basically it has all these little gadgets on there that you can keep them super duper clean. It's got this like pokey in down there. It's got this like soft bristle brush right there. It comes out and you've got that area to clean with. So it's just a really cool gadget to have. We keep ours in our nightstands because that's normally like where we listen to our iPods, or they can keep it in their backpack, their purse. This is good for adults. This is good for kids. They come in different colors, but like I said, I picked both of those up for my nieces as well. Okay, I promise we're gonna get to bigger items. I'm just trying to stay somewhat in order. This is something that I bought for myself last year for when we travel, especially for like dance competitions or road trips. And once again, I thought this would be really cool for my nieces, but it's so you can take your perfume or cologne with you on the go and you don't have to take your big bottle. So the last 2 trips we took, Chase shattered his cologne like as soon as we walked into the hotel room. I mean, it smelled amazing, but it was just a lot. And then you waste all your cologne or perfume. So basically you get this and it has this little opening at the bottom. Whatever cologne or perfume you have, you're just gonna take that top piece off and this sets on it and then it pumps up and down, like you pump it up and down, and then you can see it fill up right here and then you can take it with you. So maybe it's not for traveling. Maybe your kid has like PE at school and they wanna like freshen up afterwards, or they have sports or activities. Maybe you're on the go a lot and you like to freshen up. They do have different colors. These are the set that I got. I think they even have black and stuff for men, but even like the silver one would work. But like I said, all you do is like pump it up and then you take the lid off and you can just spray it. So Chase loves taking these on vacation. Girls would probably love these in their purses. It's a good stocking stuffer. It's super affordable and you get them in a 2-pack and you can choose like the colors you want. We're almost through the stocking stuffers, but this is something that I picked up for myself a while back and forgot I had it. And then we took a small trip to Texas to see some family and I needed it for some of our medication, and I actually pulled it out and got it completely full. I've used it before, but I forgot about it. But it's this really nice small pill holder. And when you're going on a trip or you're not gonna be at home, I just leave this in my purse now and you can fill it up. So there's all different containers. There's 6 right here and then 2 bigger ones. And you just pop it open and you have what you need. So it's really perfect for trips, but it's nice just anytime you're in the car, I have exactly what we need. Savannah has a lot of stuff she takes sometimes. And so I got her one for her purse. So I chose a smaller one for her. You can see right here, they're both small. This one holds what, 6, 7, 8 different pills, where this one only has 3 dividers. It is smaller. It comes in a 2-pack, so you get to pick 2 colors. But I just wanted to show you, it's so nice. You can just like stick it in there. They have what they need. It looks nice. They have other ones like, so you can tell this one's like not see-through. This one is, if it matters, like with their medication, if they care. But I will link some of these down below for you because they've just been really helpful. It's just a really helpful gift. Now we're gonna move our way into the beauty section, and you guys always love when I post jewelry on here. It's really nice to have. I will say this is like an off brand of a bigger brand. My sister actually has one of these. I think her mother-in-law got it for her. She may have a few when she first got married to her husband. And I wanna say hers were like $500 each. So they're really, really nice. Like this isn't gonna be that nice, but it's going to look high end. So when it comes in the plastic. So if you're giving it as a gift, this is one you kind of wanna buy. Sometimes I try to show you gifts that you can just send straight to the door. You could send this, sorry, George just scared me. It comes in this nice box, but it's wrapped in plastic. But if you're gonna do it, you could take it out and put it in there. But I love that it's like silver and gold, so you can mix your jewelry. And it's not cheap, like you can see, like it's not like wobbly or anything. And then you can just slide it on your wrist. And it looks very like elegant, it looks dainty, but it looks high end. You could get a few and then you can just like squeeze it on if you don't like it as loose. This is definitely something I'll be wearing. I don't love to wear like a ton of jewelry, but sometimes if I wanna feel a little more dressed up, I'll just throw on a bracelet. And like I said, I just feel like it looks really pretty. While we're on beauty, I was gonna talk about fashion just real fast before I forget. So I bought this sweater off of there and I love it. Like you guys know I'm like an all black neutral girl, but I love that it's like I kind of feel like a Cruella type thing, even though it's like tan. They have different color options. So if you love color, they have like a green and a pink. I don't know, there's really fun ones. Out of my comfort zone, but they have them. I feel like these look really nice for like if you're going somewhere for the holidays, but you want to be comfortable. So I have it on. I literally have it paired with Amazon leggings, which I'll link. They are the best butter leggings ever. And what's so nice about them, they are long girl friendly. When I put them on every time, I'm like, these are going to be way too long, but I pull them up so that they hit my ankle and then it just like disappears. Like they're just the perfect length for me. So if you have short legs like me, or if you have longer legs and you're tall, they're actually gonna work. They feel like butter. They're like travel pants. You're not gonna feel like locked and loaded at all, but they're not gonna get loose either, if that makes sense. So smooth. So I'm gonna link both of these, and then I always just pair it with like a cute sneaker, but you could wear a dressier shoe if you wanted to like dress it up. This next product, once again, was a link. She actually sent it to me from another website, but if I can find it on Amazon, I normally go there just because of shipping and all that, but it's called Lash Therapy. It's probably just like a high-end lash curler. So maybe you don't have false eyelashes like me, you want really good ones. If my nieces are asking for it, it's probably really good. They've done their research. You can get these really cheap, but I feel like you kind of get what you pay for when it comes to lash curlers and tweezers. I feel if you buy them cheap, they just don't work as well, or they don't last long. This one was around 20 bucks. So it's a little bit higher, but it's still a really good gift for somebody. And then they're gonna have it forever. Like when you buy a really good lash curler or tweezers, I feel like you keep them forever. These next two products I'm gonna do together because I've already talked about them before, but they're just that good. This Snail Mucin, I already own it. I've been using it for probably a couple months now. I went ahead and picked one up for my sister, so that's why it's brand new in the case. It's really, really good for your skin. Check out the benefits. If you have someone that's like 30 plus, they're gonna enjoy it. I feel like kids love skincare now, but definitely for like, if you want to do a beauty basket, I feel like this time of year we're doing a lot of baskets and you have a lot of themes. So something that would go with it is this like Snail Mucin, and then you could do these dark circle like gold patches, and it just feels very high end. You could put in a lotion with it, maybe some like cozy socks, maybe a candle, just kind of like a relax and self-care type basket. Both of these are really good and affordable, so look into those. This next gift I bought for myself. So Facebook got me, I think it was Facebook. I can never remember it's Facebook or Instagram, but basically it knew. I have not gotten a pedicure in so long and I need it. Like my heels need it. Like I can paint my toes and all that, but sometimes it's just nice to have fresh feet, and my phone could tell. Apparently I hadn't even talked about it, but it's called this Flawless Pedi. Once again, I saw a link for it. I went over to Amazon and they had it. And this is what it is. If I have time, I'm gonna link a video up here, but basically this spins and you can put it on your heel and it just like files it away. Like has different speeds, it's chargeable. It looks like it has 2 different heads included, easy to reach. Is there anything else? So yeah, there's one here and then it's this one right here. But it's really nice for people that don't want to spend a lot on a pedicure, or maybe they want to do a pedicure at home. This would be good for that beauty set. You could add this in with like the Snail Mucin and the eye patches, and they could have fresh feet. Maybe add some like just a nice little nail polish, maybe nice nail polish remover, you know, get like a higher end one. I think that would be really fun with this one. This next one I bought for myself too. I may share it with someone else, but when I saw it, I was like, I have to try that out. So when we don't travel a lot, but when we do, it's typically for comp. And if we're going somewhere, typically I wash my hair, I curl it, and if we're gonna be gone like less than 4 days, I cannot take all that stuff with me and my hair is just gonna stay, so I don't have to take my hot tools. Sometimes I have to. If we're going because of Savannah's dance, I have to, because obviously I'm gonna be curling her hair. And so I found this really cool. Here's the box. So this is one of those gifts, if you had to send this to someone, you could just send it and it's gonna come in like a nice box, but you keep your hot tools in it. So it opens up and then they're here in the zipper. So you see that? There's like dividers in there. You can keep them in there, but this lays out on the counter so you can keep like say your straighteners on or your curling iron or all of the above. It can sit on the counter and stay clean. It's not touching like a hotel countertop, which I kind of get like heebie-jeebies. And then you can just roll it up, but it's not gonna burn the countertop. It's not gonna catch anything on fire if you have to turn it off and then leave and go somewhere real fast. It can set on this, or if you're trying to make a flight or you're checking out, it's made to withstand the heat. So you can just roll it up, stick it in here, fold it up, and you're good to go. And it looks very, very high end. Like it looks so nice. I wanna say this had different colors, but I always go for the black. So I just felt like it was really, really nice, like, and really, really convenient for anybody that has to like have hot tools and travel. This would work good for yourself too. Like if you just wanted to leave this out on your counter while you got ready, and then before you leave for work, you just wind it up and put it in there and put it in your drawer, that would work as well. This was a link. I hope my mom's not watching either. So if my mom is watching, it's time for you to click off. She sent me this link. So my family is bad about like, we iron, but we never want to pull out the ironing board. Like even growing up, I remember we would like pull out a towel and just do it on the countertops, or we would do it on the floor. I don't know what it is. It's just our thing. Maybe we're weird, but I was asking for gift ideas and she sent this to me. I really don't want to open it up so she can, but it's like an ironing pad, but she can just lay it like on her washer and dryer or her countertop and iron and not worry about messing up anything underneath it. So it may just be my family, but if you never have a place to iron or you don't want to pull out your ironing board, this is something you could fold up small and even keep in a kitchen drawer and then just pull out the iron it, and then put it away. This next one must have been a Chase order because I haven't seen it before, but it's like in my Amazon box. As I buy things, I throw it into this bin in our office closet so I can always like post it in a video. So this is a digital air compressor. So this would be one of those like really good guy gifts if you need it. It says multiple uses, a storage case. You could keep this charged and keep it in your car or just different places, even out in your garage. Maybe, you know, your kid's going off to school or someone bought their first house. I don't know. I feel like stuff like this, you don't need it until you need it and then you wish you had it so you didn't have to like order or pick it up somewhere else. So this would make a good gift, and it's kind of that unexpected gift that's really useful, and one day when they need it, they're gonna think of you. So we just got home from Texas. I mentioned that, and it's just a really good time. I have nieces. I have one that's 6 months older than Savannah and one that's 6 months younger than Savannah. So like on my side, me and my sister, like she had a baby, I had a baby, she had a baby. And it's just really good because you get really good gift ideas when they're around each other. So they live in Texas, so we don't see them all the time, which makes me so sad. But when they come here, she's like, okay, let me know what they're saying of Savannah's they like. And then when Savannah went there, I was like, okay, what are you seeing that you like? It's really, really helpful this time of year. And this fan was in one of their rooms and Savannah went crazy for it. My mom came in and was like, oh my gosh, have you seen this? We used it last time we were there. The girl loves it. Her grandma had bought it like from her dad's side. Everyone loves this fan, and so I had to buy it. It's for Savannah. She's in the other room, so I'm not going to talk about it too loud. This is the most expensive product in this video, and it's still under 100 bucks. I want to say it was around 80, but it's a bladeless quiet turbo fan. I will say when they say quiet, it can be. If you keep it on like the lower settings, it's good. Savannah loves the noise. Like she needs the noise to sleep. So when you turn it like way up on high, it's still loud enough. It's gonna like be that white noise that you need, but it comes out of this area and it blows like cool air. It was so cool if you have kids or like it's going in a nursery or a toddler room. You don't have to worry about like kids getting their fingers stuck in the blades. You don't have to worry about like cleaning inside those blades. Sometimes it's got like that basket around it. Very, very cool. Lots of options. It says 12 fan speeds, so that's probably why it's saying it's quiet. Like half of them are, but like if you get up into those higher ones, it is going to get a little bit louder. It looks like you can set a timer on it. It's got a remote. I don't know. It's really cool. If you want someone to have a good night's sleep, maybe you have a hot room in your house, and if you don't, I don't believe you. I feel like everyone has a hot room in their house. This would be perfect for it, especially if it's like a room that gets used. Maybe your kids are in it. Maybe it's your room. This is going to keep you cool, and it's going to be worth every penny. Next gift, once again, I swear going down to Texas was like the best thing we did. My sister was doing like a taco night. So we were doing Mexican and she was doing like crispy tacos, but also soft tacos because we tend to like those better. I can never heat up a soft taco right. I've done it several different ways growing up. I've done it where you even like boil water and you put like a strainer over it and the steam like steams it and it falls over it. That's really good. But when you're busy, I just don't have time to do that with several like tortillas. And she pulled this out and I was like, where did you get that? And she said it was a school fundraiser. I was like, can I order it? And she was like, it's already done. So once again, I went straight to Amazon. My mom was dying for it. So I bought her one and me one. But what's super nice is they slide in here. So you'll put a few of your tortillas in here and then you stick it in the microwave and it will tell you for how long. Like if you put 2 to 4 in there, it's 15 seconds. If you do 5 to 7, it's 30 seconds. But it tells you the instructions and you just slide it in there. So just keep this wherever you keep all your Mexican food, and they came out perfect. They were perfect and it was literally like 15 seconds. So this is a really cool gift if you know someone that loves to cook, or if you know someone like me who rarely cooks. I feel like we all have Taco Tuesday night or we all have Mexican, and it's just really nice to heat them up where they're just like the perfect, they're like not too hot, but they're still warm. This has been a game changer for me. It came in the mail today and I'm so excited because I used it so many times when I was at my sister's house. Last one, I think. I normally say last one and then I find something else. This goes along with our kitchen too. I actually bought this several months ago. I put it in one of the drawers and closed it, and Savannah was like baking a cake and she was like, Mom, why don't we use this? I see this all over TikTok. It's so cool. And I was like, I completely forgot it was down there. Oh my gosh. And so I was like, pull it out. We'll talk about it because it would make a really good gift. And then I'm actually going to use it now. So the video she was showing me, apparently it makes really cool salads. You do all your salad items and then you can just eat it out of the clear container if you're like making it during lunch and you don't want to dirty up another one. But apparently like it just cuts so well, and there's like all different ways to do it. But I feel like this is another just really cool gift. And every time they cook dinner and they have to like dice an onion and they just get to like chop it real fast, they're gonna be like, thank you, so-and-so. Every time they chop it, every time they pull this out, they'll think of you. I really like gifts like that. Like even a lot of our wedding gifts, like every time I pull out my vase that I got for my wedding, like I know who I think of when I pull that out because I know who got it for me, and I just feel like that's always really special. I'm gonna share one more just because, once again, it was a link sent to me. This is probably something that you would buy for yourself just because you're not gonna know the color. But my niece loves doing makeup and she just, I don't know, she has the most beautiful skin. When she puts it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's just so like glowy and dewy. I don't know, it just looks so pretty. And she asked for this Hollywood Flawless filter. And it looks like it's a foundation. And I did get the smaller size because it is kind of expensive, so I wanted to make sure she liked it and that I even got the right color. She sent this to me, but I don't know if she's like used it before, but just in case you're looking for a really good filter foundation, this would be a good one to test out. Okay guys, that is it. I hope that's your last and final push you needed to finish up your Christmas shopping. Hopefully you just had 1 or 2 people left and we like hit it out of the park. You got stuff ordered. It's gonna be in your house in a few days. You can wrap it and be done. That's what I'm hoping for. I feel like coming up with gifts just gets harder and harder, and we get busier and busier, but you still want really good gifts for people you love. So I really hope these videos have been helpful. If you're still behind, I have one other Amazon video that's just like this. It's kind of like gifts on a budget. And then I also have an ultimate gift guide where I put all the videos that I've created this year, minus this one, all in one video. So you can just turn it on while you're cooking dinner, folding laundry, and you can just have notes and jot them down so you can go ahead and get them ordered. You can just see them all in one place. So don't forget to check those out if you need them. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all your love and support. If I don't see you in any other of my cleaning videos before the end of the year, if you just watch my Amazon videos, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year, and I will be seeing you in January. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am